Say hello to the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. The Note 8 builds upon the success of the Galaxy S8 series from earlier this year. The design is definitely an evolution of the S8 lineup, modified to fit the aesthetics of a note-taking device, with more squared corners to give it the look of a pocket notebook. Just like before, the Note 8 is prepared for practically anything you can throw at it, and is rated with IP68 water and dust resistance. This massive beast boasts a 6.3-inch Super AMOLED display with an 18.5:9 ratio that's simply stunning to behold. The display is easily one of the best that we've seen in the business, regardless if you're surfing the web, watching videos, or playing games. You will get crisp and colorful images when you look at it. The button layout remains the same as before, like on the S8, so you get the volume rockers here and the Bixby button on the left, while you get the power button sitting here on the right. On the bottom, you'll find the headphone jack, USB Type-C charging port, speaker grill, and for the Note 8, the S Pen slot. So taking out the S Pen activates the S Pen features. So click on the S Pen, you just click on this when you're close to the screen, and it brings up all the various functions you can do with it. A bit on this later, but interestingly, even with the S Pen ejected, you can still it's still protected from water, so don't worry even if some water gets in there. So one contention most Galaxy users have is the placement of the fingerprint reader. So just like on the S8, the fingerprint reader is on the back and located right next to the camera, and it's made even more challenging with the Note 8 because it's bigger and it's hard to feel whether you're reaching out for the fingerprint reader. Coming down to performance, the Note 8 hits all the right checkboxes with an Exynos 8895 octa-core processor, 6 gigs of RAM, and 64 gigabytes of internal storage to store all your applications and some room for photos and videos. Benchmark results look pretty good all around, and you can expect it to be a real performer when it comes to handling multiple applications and for gaming too. Android 7.1.1 runs fine and dandy over Samsung's TouchWiz interface, which is streamlined as ever. It does have a few extra tricks up its sleeve with a dual app launcher, like so. So you can watch YouTube videos as you browse the web, like so. So one of the new features of the S Pen is the live message feature. So using this, you can write this fancy message and it will save it as a GIF. So you can send it across on your WhatsApp, Facebook, Live Messenger, and other popular messaging applications. So if you come across a website and you don't know the language, you can easily use the translate feature on the Note 8. So hit it over here and you can choose from a range of different languages. Let's select traditional Chinese. So if you're not sure of what a page is saying, you can highlight it, get a translation of it, and even have it read out to you. So one area that the Note 8 lacks in is its smaller battery. So this results in a not as great a battery stamina as we hoped for, but Samsung is playing it safe considering the predecessors, the Note 7's fiery reputation. But on a single charge, we were able to get about 12 to 14 hours of use. That's enough for a full day, but it definitely could be better. Still, you've got fast charging on the device, so you can get it back up to half power even in a pinch. Samsung has finally jumped on board the dual camera bandwagon, and this is Samsung's implementation of it. It has two 12 megapixel cameras on the back using a wide angle f1.7 camera, and the latter is a telephoto camera with an aperture of f2.4, offering 2 times optical zoom. Focusing and image quality is really top notch, and even in low light, the camera offers really bright looking images. So one of the new features of the Note 8 is live focus. Using this feature, you're able to create a simulated bokeh effect, and you even have a choice to take it both in close-up and wide angle, so the camera snaps up both, so you have a choice between the two. And you can also adjust the background blur if it looks a bit too weird and fake, just like in this photo here where the the flower in the background is like very strangely hovering and not quite blurred out properly. So much like image quality, the Note 8's video recording capabilities are pretty good, allowing you to shoot very nice detailed UHD quality videos and of course regular Full HD as well. Both look pretty good on this phone. The camera's optical image stabilization does a pretty good job of keeping the video steady even when there is movement. So when it comes down to the wire, the Galaxy Note 8 is without a doubt one of the best phones that Samsung has made, but it also comes at a steep price of over 900 US dollars or close to 4,000 Malaysian ringgit. It sets a new bar for how high a flagship smartphone can be priced. That aside, you're getting what you paid for with a brilliant screen, fantastic dual camera setup on the back, and the ever so useful S Pen headlining the features. So this is definitely some of the top reasons you want to get the Galaxy Note 8 for. But the one fault is that it's got a really small battery in it. That is something that is understandable given last year's situation, but we do hope that we'll finally get a bigger battery in the next iteration of the Note. So to be honest, if you're looking for all the features that you like in the Note, it's safe to say you can get most of the features on a S8 or S8 Plus. They aren't that much different in terms of specifications, and they're much cheaper too. So you can consider those models if you're on a tighter budget. So that's it for this review. Hit the subscribe button and do give us a like if you like this video, and we'll catch you in the next video. So long.